What a spectacular six-man tag team match, fans, right here on NWA Classics 24/7. The Rock and Roll Express. Ricky Morton and Robert Gibson teaming up with Super Sock Jose Lothario, squaring off against the team of Chavo and Hector Guerrero with Nature Boy Buddy Landel.
This is clearly a huge six-man tag team match with so many great legendary names. I cannot wait for this match to get started.
Just take a look at this capacity crowd, fans on hand, as they're lining up signs that they've got. Rock and Roll Express and Jose Lothario, extremely popular.
Especially the Rock and Roll Express.
And of course, Buddy Landel and the Guerreros at this point in time in their career, the unpopular heels, so to speak.
But that's not discrediting their talents as athletes. Now you have Hector and Chavo Guerrero, part of the legendary Guerrero family. Their father, the late great Gory Guerrero, and of course their brothers Mondo and their younger brother, the great Eddie Guerrero.
Not to forget Chavo Guerrero Jr., also a spectacular competitor out there. Third generation member of the Guerrero family. Here's a good shot of Hector Guerrero, Ricky Morton in the ring.
Of course, not trusting Hector with that handshake. Now, of course, the Guerreros with such a unique style of wrestling, and hopefully we'll be able to see that unique style on display here.
Well, the Guerreros, of course, are one of the first to incorporate the Lucha Libre, south of the border Mexican wrestling style, into the American catch-as-catch-can professional wrestling style.
Definitely paving the way for future Mexican-American wrestlers here in the United States. And it looks like we almost had a Pier 6 brawl here, literally.
There's some bad blood between the Guerreros and Jose Lothario.
And then you throw in the Rock and Roll Express and Nature Boy Buddy Landel, and then this match is surely to be a future barn burner. And there you see a top wrist lock there by Ricky Morton. Hector quickly getting back on his feet, trying to get that single leg takedown, but Ricky Morton relentlessly holding on to that left arm of Hector.
Now Jose Lothario now coming into the ring. Hector Guerrero not very happy about that.
Now forgive us, ladies and gentlemen, obviously this is going to be a quick matchup to call, but we'll do the best we can. Well, I will at least. And there you see Jose Lothario once again on that left arm of Hector.
Hector Guerrero now going to the ropes.
Jose Lothario clearly has the experience edge over Hector.
And that's a super arm drag, ladies and gentlemen, from the second rope.
Super arm drag by the Super Sock.
Super Sock, Jose Lothario, now the Guerreros consoling one another. Big brother Chavo. And the fans now squarely behind Jose Lothario. Collar and elbow, arm drag by Hector.
A beautiful head scissors submission hold there by Jose Lothario, showing Hector why he's the experienced one. And Chavo Guerrero breaking up that submission hold, and Jose Lothario taking his concentration to the opposite corner. Jose has got to be careful. If he pays too much attention to his opponent's corner, Hector can clearly take back the advantage, and take the advantage not just for himself, but for his team as well.
Chavo Guerrero now tagged again. Chavo Guerrero now squaring up against the legend, Jose Lothario. Collar and elbow into a side headlock.
Chavo Guerrero Sr. being one of the men to patent the famous moonsault into his arsenal, a maneuver that's been used by so many great wrestlers in the past and in the present here in professional wrestling. And whoa, and a beautiful left hook there by Jose Lothario.
That's why they call Jose Lothario Super Sock right there, wrestling fans.
And that was one for Hector, one for Buddy Landel, and a right for Chavo Guerrero.
Jose Lothario with one of the hardest right hands in the sport of professional wrestling.
And a little meeting of the minds there on the Guerreros, courtesy of the Rock and Roll Express.
Another right hand by Jose Lothario sends Chavo to the canvas.
And now Ricky Morton with some rights of his own, followed by a left there by the Super Suck. And now Chavo is down and out.
Wrestling fans going wild here, ladies and gentlemen.
And as you can hear, the fans are sorely behind the Rock and Roll Express, Ricky Morton and Robert Gibson and Jose Lothario. I tell you, the popularity that Ricky Morton and Robert Gibson just soars wherever they go.
Ricky Morton, Robert Gibson, just youngsters in this matchup, ladies and gentlemen. Power and elbow now with Chavo Guerrero.
Little full Nelson there by Robert Gibson. Going over to Jose Lothario, thinking about it, but with a left by Jose Lothario, followed by a right by Ricky Morton, and now they're just passing around Chavo Guerrero with some shots. Here we go.
2. Chavo Guerrero barely kicked out.
Little unwise move there by Chavo going to the opposite corner.
Robert Gibson nailing Hector Guerrero and Buddy Landel.
Chavo looking for a tag, but finding no solace. And now Robert Gibson making that mistake going to the opposite corner, and now the referee is holding back Jose Lothario and Ricky Morton, giving the opposition enough time for a 3-on-1 beatdown.
Now the bad guys are triple teaming Robert Gibson now, tagging in Ricky Morton.
And now Ricky Morton and Chavo Guerrero sizing each other up. Beautiful headlock there by Ricky Morton. Irish whip to the ropes. Taking out Hector, but Chavo goes right back to the offense.
Catching Ricky Morton in the small of the back now. Got him by the hair of the head. Hard turnbuckle. Ricky Morton now in trouble.
We go tagging in the Nature Boy, Buddy Landel.
Buddy Landel now with a hard boot to the forehead of Ricky Morton.
Oh, and a beautiful right hand there by Landel.
Hard right fist by Landel. Looked like Morton lost a tooth on that one.
We go Irish whip to the neutral corner.
Reversal.
Followed by a back body drop. Followed by a drop kick.
The glancing blow looked like Buddy Landel was able to deflect that drop kick partially. Was able to make the tag to Hector Guerrero. Hector Guerrero now dropping a big leg on Ricky Morton now. Tagging his brother Chavo.
Nice.
Full Nelson and a drop kick by Chavo Guerrero has Ricky Morton in trouble.
Now you're seeing the advantages of having a tag team matchup. When you get a glancing blow, you can clearly head to your corner and make that tag.
Again, the triple team on Ricky Morton.
And now Ricky Morton taking some tremendous punishment by the opposition. Beautiful right hand there by Hector.
This has been a back and forth matchup, wrestling fans. Nice suplex by Hector Guerrero, 1-2. Ricky Morton now reaching, trying to make that tag.
And the Guerreros and Buddy Landel smartly keeping Ricky Morton onto their corner, not keeping them in their half of the ring.
Absolutely trapped, I think is what you're looking for. Ricky Morton is trapped in that heel corner.
Oh. Chavo went for a bear hug and followed by a belly-to-belly suplex. Goes for a cover once again, and another kick out by Ricky Morton. There you see Chavo going for the hair and a right hand, keeping Ricky Morton down, not letting him getting any kind of chance to get back to his feet or to his corner to make the tag. And then Chavo just sending Ricky Morton to the outside.
Ricky Morton now landing on that cold concrete floor. Jose Lothario now with a chair.
Jose being fed up with the tendencies of the Guerreros and Buddy Landel.
And the illegal tactics of their opponents. protecting his younger tag team partner.
Well, now Robert Gibson and Jose Lothario has got to quickly get back to their corner if Ricky stands any kind of chance of getting a tag. But now Ricky has got to worry about fighting back the offense of the opposition.
Ricky Morton gamely fighting back. Chavo Guerrero now sending Morton into the ropes. Spinning kick by Chavo Guerrero and a tag to his younger brother Hector.
And many of the maneuvers that the Guerreros have used in their day were clearly not showcased a lot back in that day. Of course, you see many of those maneuvers nowadays in the wrestling business, but back then they had such a unique style that it was so hard to comprehend the stylings of the Guerreros. And there you see Buddy Landel trying to go for a jumping knee, but Ricky Morton smartly moves out of the way. And Ricky Morton gets out of that elbow smash, another reversal.
And Landel missing with 3 elbow smashes. Ricky Morton rolling out of the way.
Irish whip at the turnbuckle.
Ricky Morton now on adrenaline alone.
Here we go. This is Ricky Morton's chance. He's got to make that tag.
Ricky Morton now crawling, trying to make it to his corner.
Jumps up.
He tags Robert Gibson.
And Robert like a house of fire on all 3 men.
Robert Gibson now.
And here comes the super suck.
Jose Lothario now in the ring.
Now it has turned into a Pier 6 brawl. There you go, Irish whip to the top. Oh, there you see Chavo just tripping up Robert Gibson. Elbow smash by Landel.
Where's the referee? 1.
He's distracted
2.
by Ricky Morton.
And the pin broken up by Jose Lothario. And another hard left hand drops Hector Guerrero. And another hard left hand. Hector Guerrero almost out of his double
beautiful
drop kick.
Here we go. This is it, fans. 1, 2, and 3.
And Buddy Landel pinned after that double drop kick by the Rock and Roll Express. Rock and Roll Express and Jose Lothario fans, your winners.